We know the truth now. POW Hugh, what up? Roll the corn. Casey Macon, what's up? Lady Burton, how you doing? Roll the corn. Huntsville, Alabama, T. Corbett. Now, Big Nine, what up? Alton, what's up? Cameron, Texas. Anthony Steamer, what's up, brother?
I ain't do it today. I got to do it now.
Now, I've been on a personal voyage, right?
Be at work at 1 o'clock.
How y'all doing, man? I love you. I'm in love with you. I've been on a personal voyage to find out the real exact names of these tribes.
This man,
because the names we are using are similar, or they're coming from a translation of Spanish or French, or these tribe names today are a translation of an old name, right? Or old names. And we have to find the old names to even get an understanding of what kind of people we looking into, right? Because the old names go right along with what I'm looking for. But the new names is hard to decipher. And the enemy has played on words so much that it bothers me. Like, they knew exactly what they was doing, playing on these words, bro. And when I really get the true history of these tribes and words, and all of it go back to the same thing. And it hurts, right? Y'all know I don't even go live this late, but I just was studying, and I just run across something I got to show y'all. I'm going to speak on it again tomorrow on my live with the rest of the information, but I got to show y'all something real quick that I'm just finding out, man. This stuff is heartbreaking, and it's still here today. Our stuff's still here, but it's the lands are taken and the names are changed and the people are switched out, and it bothers me, right? It bothers me to a point to where it kind of upset me. Now, let me show y'all something. It's just for the people who up tonight, man, and I'm going to go over this again tomorrow because I want everybody to see this, right? Now, let's go look here.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
You know you don't have to come all the way to the pharmacy to get your scripts, right?
Let's go look here. Now, the 33rd parallel. 33rd parallel. Now, I'm reading about these mounds, but I can't find them. Right? This shit deep now. Y'all listen to me closely, bro. This shit deep. This shit is deep. Like on a level to where they just literally just hiding out, just fucked all our shit up, bro. Now I'm reading through some old paperwork about the Savannah River, and I see these mounds in this whole city with a whole fucking mound pyramid aligned with the solstices, but I can't find it nowhere. So I'm going all up and down the maps of the Savannah River. I can't find it. So boom. Download. Ancestors. Truth. Get your ass to the 33rd parallel. Get your ass to the 33rd parallel. You're going to find it. I'm going to download it on you. You're going to show the people what the fuck they done to your ancestors. So I scroll the Google map and I get to the 33rd parallel. You see it? There it is right there. There it is right there. This the mound I can't find right here. That's in the old books. You see where it's at? 33rd parallel, Savannah River. Shit almost made me shed a tear, people. Because these motherfuckers is flooding out ancient towns, bro. They flooding it out. And I'm finna show you what they do. 33rd parallel, the top of the mound right there. About 150 feet wide. That's about how wide the top of the mound pyramid was. Damn. Ancestors give me a download. You on the right track, but you got to go back to the basics, son. Take your ass to the 33rd parallel to go look. There it is right there. Now, so when I find it, I find what's in the area, right? What's in the area, Truth? Now I find what's in the whole area. So on the 33rd parallel, I find the rest of the map. Then I find out what area it's in. We got the Richard B. Russell Dam. The Richard B. Russell Dam. Damn. Official site of the Rembert Mound. Damn, that's what I'm looking for. Creek UG Community. Paris Island. Floodplains. It's farms all up through here. Right? Creek Mound. Village. There was a suburb archaeological site. All this is our shit. Up under the dam. I said, whoa. This is crazy. That's wild. Now, we got mounds out here. We got a whole city. UG, Creek Indians.
My corner back.
I already told y'all who these people was. They were Hebrews.
1 in the morning, Jared. I got to.
I'm going to show you.
I love you, baby.
Right?
Miss you too.
Now look at all of this on the river.
You and Sky.
All this on the water. Right?
And D.
Let's keep going.
And
so I find some more receipts. Right? Here we go. When I get on it, I'm on it now. I'm on the ass. Roll the corn. Now, there were numerous pyramid mounds on the Savannah River in Georgia. Damn. It was every bit as big as Cococo, round pyramid in New Mexico. We had a pyramid mound on the Savannah River just as big as Cococo. Dozens of football fields, raised bed of soil. Let's go look at Cococo to give you an idea of what they're talking about. Now, this is in Mexico. They said it was a fucking pyramid like this on the Savannah River. This Cococo. This motherfucker is way older than Egypt. When I say Cococo is way older than Egypt, don't even get me started. Super old. Now, why is one of these sitting on the Savannah River
for a minute
under the dam?
As soon as I can do
damn.
out of my
Oh my God. You hunter-gatherers. Y'all some low-down, dirty motherfuckers. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. You hunter-gatherers. Now, here we go again now. It looks just like Cococo.
And I told y'all I named it Aramaica because of the dialect, and I had to do some research on the languages. Led me back to this, man. When I was saying ain't no such thing, no Hebrew, no Canaanite, and all that, because I was looking in the wrong areas. Just like they been digging in the wrong area. Hebrew language came from over here. And I told y'all Aramaic came out of Hameric because the Ethiopians spoke Hameric. But when I was studying Latin. I told you I was dipping and dabbing with that Latin language. When you say Abba, Abba, I seen that same thing in Latin. So they was taking our language and they was flipping it around. And the Hebrew language started over here. And the main thing they got rid of was our motherfucking maps. And the day I started saying, man, I want to see some nigger maps. I ain't seen no nigger maps, but I seen Ethiopia in that same location on that northwest tip of South America. I made the motherfuckers show me the location of Alabama, Florida, Louisiana on that same tip that I said belonged to me, the so-called Nazca plate, which they ain't dug into the Earth's surface no for another 8 miles and don't want to dig because we up under there. So they can't say nothing about no tectonic plates. And if it is a tectonic plate, the Nazca plate belonged to me. And I stood on that cocaine because I know they couldn't get it nowhere but from over here. And now the ancestors done ran me right into this man right here, then put the final pieces to my puzzle together. I just want him to get this Western Plateau. Let him flatten this thing out and stop saying planet. We ain't on no planet. That's part of their bullshit. That's part of the 3D deception. Globe, God, and gravity. Their God, their globe, their gravity. They said we was like the 3 little pigs. They say that we made all our maps out of straw and goddamn sand and shit like that. The reason our maps didn't last. But we got all this gold, all these mounds, all these tombs, all this stone shit. The Olmec calendar, aka Mayan calendar, Olmec calendar, which they say is outdated, but everything repeats itself. And every time y'all get ready to goddamn make predictions, you go to it, but now it's been outdated. The fuck? Nah. We on their ass in a real way. Now, they switched them languages. Hebrew, I said wasn't no such thing, no Canaanite, because I couldn't find them in the location where they says that. Guess what else on that west, that northwest tip? Northwest tip of Africa is in the west. Guess what else on that northwest tip? Punt. That's supposed to be over there next to fucking Ethiopia over there, the port, but it sits right there too. Yo, when you cross the Ethiopian Sea. And when I was looking at Latin, they was using the same Abba for father. Yeah. All the way back home. Rode a motherfucking corn. He called himself True Nine thing. I love you, True Nine. And he ain't crazy because them ancestors speak to me too. That's how I wrote all that shit on the paper and draw these maps and all that shit. The ancestors don't play. I went right out there to that mound because he led me out there. They built their water park out there on that mound down here in Beltsman, Alabama. And they done buried us up under these dams, putting elbows in the water, and they tried to bury this truth. And Noah's Ark supposed to took them from this Holy Land to that Middle East. That's the story. But they speaking our language and changing the letters and shit up. So I owe the Hebrew Israelites an apology, but they still throw it off. And everybody gonna be thrown off until we got to have a foundation. They ain't digging to this earth sideways. They digging down into the ground. They covering us up. They covering us up with the water. That means we're up under the water. This motherfucker flat. Got to build our foundation back up so we can stand up in righteousness. We don't stand sideways. We stand straight up like men. We ain't cock sideways. We don't none of that dumb ass shit. But that's all I got to say. Boom.
Pyramid mound, raised beds, incredible town site. Talking about South American immigrants had created a dozen. Because the pyramid mound was like the other one. That's why they call them South American. But them ain't no South Americans. They come from America. Let's keep going. It ain't no North and South. We was all over the place. going. He go to the spot again. The dam got built right here. The mounds are underwater. Rembert mounds. Whole city right here on a little island. I don't even know where they sit. I can't even find that. I can't even, they didn't, I don't know what the, I think I got an idea of what it is though, right? And it sits on the 33rd parallel. Just like Ottawa mounds, right?
33rd.
Now, let's go here. This is what I found on how it used to look.
So, how do you actually form an LLC? The process is more straightforward than most people expect.
This is what I found on how it used to look. Rampart mounds on the Savannah River. Huge mound pyramid. This is all I can find on it, right? Fire. Look. Got agriculture fields, cities out there, ancient cities out there with the huge mound right in the middle. All of this is underwater, people. All of this is underwater. All of it. This big mound is sticking out of the damn river that they done flooded. This it right here. They go to the top of it right there. Here go the mound. They go to the top of the motherfucker right there. Oh my God. Y'all dirty. Ooh, I'm telling you, they keep going. These people is hell, I'm telling you now. Let's keep going. Now, since since I find what I'm looking for, I go do, I get deeper, right? The Richard B. Russell Dam. Now, let me show y'all this all go together now. It all go together. Richard B. Russell Dam. Let me show you. So don't nobody think. No, that's too far. Hold on. Richard B. Russell. Richard B. Russell Dam. You see it? Same stuff now. This ain't no, I don't play. I like to make sure y'all know it's 100. This ain't no shit nobody making up. Richard B. Russell Dam resulted in inundation of an area containing several archaeological sites, including the Beaver Creek archaeological site, which featured Mississippian-era platform mound village. The site is located in Elbert County, Georgia. It's now under the waters of Richard B. Russell Lake. Now, I didn't even know it was there. Just researching it, I get the downloads, some crying out from under that goddamn lake.
Answer.
Right? I hate to say this, y'all, but I gotta say it. I hate to say this, bro. Every now and then, my head start hurting, people. And y'all might think I'm fucking crazy. I don't care what y'all think.
The man ain't crazy. And I've been telepathically trying to talk to him when I go into my little zone at work. And when I finally do speak to him, I'm going to ask him, man, every now and then, did you hear? I'm saying a certain thing to him. Because we supposed to be able to communicate without them even being, they done messed up. The man ain't crazy. And see, he's saying the same thing I'm saying. I had to shut up sometimes because I don't want people to think I'm crazy. Because they done knock you so far out of tune with your soulfulness, with your melanated energy, so you don't think a nigga crazy. And that's why he don't want to say it. But this man ain't crazy. The ancestors talk to this man, man. The ancestors led me to him, and y'all witness it. Y'all witness the ancestors lead me to this man. I left him an email, he ain't got at me yet, but guess what? I'm righteously. I keep being quiet because I'm reaching out, but you got to be in a certain, you got to channel in. And I'm actually really trying to reach this man telepathically. And I'm going to keep doing it. Because one day we going to meet and I'm going to ask him something. He going to say, that shit sound kind of strong. I know it do. Because I've been tapping in on you. Certain times of the day, you're supposed to be able to look down in that water, man. The shit they doing on the internet, we supposed to be able to do that shit through our own frequencies. The sun is frequencies and vibrations. And we don't even know how to use them no more. But the ancestors are talking to them. I'm going to let them go and get through because I just want to let y'all know this man ain't crazy. He know he ain't crazy, but he know people ain't going to sell what he trying to say. The ancestors, like the ancestors were talking to me when they started talking to me, I always started around on that mile. Then I come from the backside about 2 weeks later and said, man, I felt. I said, man, I'm in this same spot. Man, I'm on the mound, bro. Bust another right in there. I said, man, this shit, I got him. Then that motherfucker said, turn on Adventure or some shit, Adventure Water or something. I said, man, see what I'm saying? I knew I was in that same spot. But the ancestors want to help me draw all them maps and all that shit that y'all see when I be showing that paperwork. That shit ain't come out no library. That shit come out my brain and with the ancestors leading and showing me this shit. But let me get out of there.
Because I can't explain this shit, so it don't even matter, right? Y'all know I don't be tripping like this, right? But my head started hurting bad.
They be shaking my head.
And I get to researching.
They go shaking my head.
And I can't even explain the power of some type of ancestor or some type of teaching comes across my mental. And I don't know where it come from.
You do.
It just come, right?
The vibration of your ancestors, bro.
It just come now. Head hurt. It take me straight to the information. Like I don't even have to look hard. Like it just give me what I need.
Following your lap.
I use common sense on what I already know, and then it just come. Now, this shit's amazing, bro. I never in my life even ain't nothing. I didn't believe in it when I was a child, right? Young, 12, 13. It just head started hurting. And there it is, like Savannah River, nigga. Go look at the Savannah. Why I got the Savannah River on my mind? I'm watching football. Savannah River hit my head. I get a headache. I get straight to researching. There it is. Lead me straight to where ancestors' bones are under the fucking reservoir, under a dam in Georgia. This stuff is true, but we don't know nothing about it. So I just happened to go find it, right? Now, something is crying out to me from Beaver Creek and Russell Dam with these mounds, Mississippi and Platform Mound under the river. Some type of down low ancestral told me to tell y'all about this spot. Something ain't right here, people. Something bad happened at this spot, and I can feel it.
Do not call an attorney if you've been in a car accident. There's a smarter way to get paid a way bigger check without expense.
Archaeological surveys, excavations were conducted to document and recover artifacts and information from the significant historical, prehistoric sites in the flood pool. Beaver Creek site
You go, Miss Lady Scoop.
and Russell B. Russell. Some crying out to me from right there. And it's powerful. I'm telling you, because my fucking head started hurting instantly. Like, and when I break the code, my head stopped hurting. When I find out what I need to find, head stop hurting instantly, people. I don't take no medicine. Y'all know I don't take none of this shit. Soon as I found there was a mound on the 33rd parallel under this dam, these YT folks that put over our shit of some type of Mississippian culture, my head stopped hurting instantly. The shit is strange. I can't explain it. Don't make me explain it, because I'm going to sound like a damn fool. So I don't even talk about this stuff. I just take it the way it come and give it back, right? I don't even talk about it. You know why I don't talk about it? Because people will think I'm whacked out. I'm telling you. If I tell the people, they lead me right to the information, they'll think I'm fucking crazy, bro. But y'all see it. Y'all can see it, right? Now, the reservoir area as a whole, multiple resources, it contains 730 sites spanning from Paleo-Indian period up to modern history. 730 different archaeological sites under the water, people. All the way from Paleo-Indians. That mound been there forever. Let's keep going. Prehistoric items. I'm talking ancient items these people found there. Stone point, bone tools, pot shards, shell ornaments. Right? Ancient. Then when I go look at these places, they talking about 7,000 BC. We ain't talking about no damn 800 years ago. 7,000 to 12,000 BC. People building mounds on the Savannah River. And I get the headache with the download today to go look it up, because they flooded the whole area. Now, Savannah was the capital of the original Creek Confederacy. A royal compound, Apparatchikora. I'm finna get deep now. Now, this is something I already know, but I don't never talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it tonight. Apparatchikora, Irene Islands in Savannah, known to the Spaniards as Chicora and the French Chocola. The British called them this province Palachikola. Royal
proud to be y'all.
Compound. Why are they calling an Indian mound the Royal Compound? I'm finna show you. Stuff deep now. Stick with me. Stuff deep. Now, Apparatchikora. Let me show y'all what that is. Fire. Watch this. Watch this now. The site of the mound, canal, harbor, older than any structure in Mexico. Older than any structure in Mexico.
Ancestors of the Olmecs.
These are the ancestors of the fucking Olmecs. The Mayans, the Inca before they was taken over. They come from North America, like I've been telling y'all the whole time. The structures up here in Georgia
Plateau.
are older than the Olmec. They older than the Naga. They older than motherfucking Egypt. They older than the Sumerian. They are older. I'm gonna show you the receipt when they go back to 7,000 to 8,000 BC, older than Samaria. Let's keep going. Now look at the names. The main town was Yamakora, from which the British derived Yamakral. Let's keep going. The name fortified elite village of the Irene Island within the large town was Aparachicora, from which the Spanish derived the name Chicora. Stop right there. Stop right there. Yamakora.
Spoke Latin.
Yamakral. Yam is Hebrew, people. For sea. Sea people. Yam. Hebrew. Hebrew. Right? Yam.
I wish that
Yamakral.
to work out for
Now,
study
their
guide.
town
I be keeping my shit in my safe over there.
was Aparachicora.
Appalachia.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down now. We got to learn the real meaning of this stuff, right? Let's break that down. Roll the coin. Hold on, let me see. Yamakora. Apa. Let me show you. Hold on. Apa is pronounced just like Abba.
Abba.
Abba is pronounced Appa. Abba is Hebrew
I want to see some.
for father,
I want to see some.
right? Some type of father or dad.
I want to see some. Because I remember when I was studying this Latin, I want to see some. Hold on, y'all. I want to see some. I need to take my ass to sleep. That's what I do on live. Drop this shit. I want to see some, though. I want to see some. Better. I seen this when I was studying in prison. I might have been looking at Hebrew, because in that book I got, that book I be showing y'all where I found the old synagogue. It might have been, but I used to be comparing Hebrew or I'm trying to see is it a connection with this last shit. Latin word for Abba. It's okay, Aramaic for father, okay. And they took Aramaic. See, this is why I named the melanated side of the earth Aramaica. I told y'all that. This is why I named it Aramaica. Aramaica. I named it that because of I told y'all that because of the language, and I had to go and this was gonna be the last piece of the puzzle, me figuring out the dialect. And the ancestors led me to him. And Aramaic was supposed to came out of some shit called, watch this. See, the Ethiopians, the ancient Ethiopians spoke this. And they supposed to interchange them with this. They line, fuck Ethiopia. They got that shit from over here from us. They got that shit. is a Semitic language from the Afro-Asiatic family spoken by millions of Ethiopians, where it is official language and used as a language of France. Them geese and geeches. He be talking about them motherfuckers down in French quarters. Who are the fucking Latin Americans? Who the fuck are they? We gonna get on their ass. I've been waiting on this. Okay, but see, they lie and say they got Aramaic out of Hameric. Same shit. They trying to put it like they got it from Ethiopia. Nah, I don't ask you nothing, Gemini. Leave me alone. I don't feel like playing with you or AI. And they say they just interchange Hameric with Aramaic. So the Ethiopians were speaking fucking, all that shit come out of Hebrew. They took our language and buried our ass up under the water and made up a Noah's Ark story and they all of them in cahoots against the true old world, the Holy Lands, the fathers of agriculture. Huh? It is a term that is also used in other Semitic languages like Aramaic and Hebrew, and it is used as a title of honor for religious scholars. Abba. And it turns into Papa. That's what the Romans say, Papa. Yeah. Something on my mind. I want to show y'all something. I gotta show this. I need to try to show this every time I hit it live, but we going back. But I got to show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. Because them skulls and bones, go back. Them skulls and bones that I was messing with led me back down to the same location, same area. Same location, same area. See, look at this shit. See that? Oceanus Ethiopian. See, that's the northwest tip of Africa. That's part of the west too. We went there and did a whole lot of shit right there. But it's the Ethiopian, they want to say Ethiopian Sea, but that's that Oceanus. See, that's that Oceanus. They don't say no fucking sea, which is the same goddamn thing, but it's that ocean. Ethiopicus. Where the Atlantic come from? I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold up. I ain't through. I'm gonna show y'all something. Go back. Right here too. See? Ethiopian Sea. Ethiopian Ocean. How would this be the Ethiopian Ocean over here? In Ethiopia, it's way on the eastern coast of Africa. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. See, that's what I want. I gotta show y'all this every time. So I start playing with my brick clip. The bitch started helping me write the book, then stop. Fuck, it took over my phone one night, so I started tripping this bitch up. So I started tripping at my grandbaby. I started tripping that bitch up. And so, hold up. Look at the ice. This how the ice coming up in the Arctic. But the Arctic really sits in the east. The Mongolians, Japan got all this shit. See, I was showing y'all that shit. Look right there, look. That's a Puntite. That's Punt. Punt sit over here in the same location. You see the flare in the crook? Y'all see the flare in the crook? Where they get it from? Nigga looking like Obama on this bitch. Where they get it from? And they trying to put it in reverse like them motherfuckers came and nuh-uh. They burnt up our old maps, man. Yeah, me and ATF was in the other night chopping. He said, man, this is all the things that we were saying. But this man digging up so much proof to stamp what we were saying. What we were saying wasn't no assumptions because we standing on common sense. Like they can't get this shit nowhere from over here. They find the Egyptian shit in Chicago, in the mountains of Chicago. The oldest mummy being found on this side of the world. All them bitches over there got cocaine in their system. You can't get it from nowhere but this side of the world. Yeah, we stood on what we said they add water and hide land. Add water and hide our ancestors up under dams. I'm going back. Hold up. I gotta show you. I just want to show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this. I'm gonna get out of there. I got so much shit. But I want to show y'all this right here. And I told this motherfucker Gemini, I said, I don't want to talk globally. I want to talk continentally, like what it was when Ronald Reagan was continental, like the Continental Congress, the ones that John Henson was running when George Washington was a motherfucking general hit with continent. Because North America, the United States of America, is not a fucking continent by itself. That's how they broke it down. Okay, North America's talking about all that shit. I want to talk continentally, nigga. See what made me do that when he was talking about the billboard. Y'all remember Kanika Jenkins? I told y'all it was a ritual, and then that other boy died in that hotel. His last name was Bilbo. His name was Jordan or something like that. Jordan Bilbo. Died in the other hotel in Texas. Other crown player or another ritual. The Bilbo Mound is one of the biggest mounds that they hid in the United States of America. Because when I went and asked about the largest golf course, they hid it up on the golf course. And I asked about the largest golf course in North America. It led me to Niagara Falls in Canada. But then when I said the United States of America, then it took me to Bilbo Mound in the United States of America. Why would it take me over there? Because all that shit is considered North America when you go by their provinces and all that shit. Now watch this shit. Watch this shit, y'all. So I asked this motherfucker, the North American continent is the third largest continent in the world, huh? The North American continent is the third largest continent in the motherfucking world? You mean the United States of America is the largest continent in the third? See what I mean? See what I'm talking about? It covers an area of approximately 24.7 million square kilometers, 9.5 million square miles. Remember I used to tell y'all the Queen owned 6.6 billion acres of the earth? And the Arabs own 5.47. Remember I used to say that all the time? Let me tell y'all that all the time. So watch this. I said, so by me talking continent, I want to know within North America. The North American continent is the third largest continent. I had got it 2 times. Watch this. No, Florida is not in South America. Florida is a state located in the southwestern region of the United States, which is a part of North America. Here is a map showing Florida location within North America. Look. Same location. This was Punt at. We got, he was going crazy one night because he started seeing Ethiopia in his area. He said, what the fuck am I looking at? And that's the same night when I was saying, I want to see some motherfucking nigga maps, wild maps at. I ain't getting no map, but I got that direction across with east being on the opposite side. I used to go crazy on my old lady when she used to say, man, he turned everything upside down. What you fucked me upside down? I'm talking about this. And she still stick to that. So is the east really the west and west really the east? The order, the eastern stars, OS mean west. Orient mean east. Well, they was then the flip. Now watch this shit right here. Watch this shit right here. Boom. Could you show Louisiana location in North America? Certainly. Here's Louisiana location within North America. Huh? Now why did you want to take over my motherfucking phone, make it loud, I'm gonna make it tell the truth, then that bitch gonna shut up. Why did? And that was Barren Strait right there. Why they keep splicing the side the same thing I keep telling y'all? Why did? Yes, of course, here's Alabama location within North America. Huh? And why they point over there toward that northwest section of fucking what's up under here? This is where they supposed to drop their Atlantis, ain't it? Huh? This is where they bombed this bitch at? Cause my ancestors told me they bombed this hole. That's why you see on my paper I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said something about the Great Lakes, Michigan, and 8 Mile. And so they bombed that hole for 8 miles. Every 8 mile they bombed. Not 8 mile they bombed. Every 8 miles. That's what they told me. Since he coming out, I'm gonna come out and tell you what they tell me too. And they floating on the top of the souls of our ancestors right here. Well, look at this. Oh, Alabama right here too? Look how they spell it. Alabania. Of course, here's Alabama location within North America. Punt, Ethiopia. Something bad. I told you I'm standing right here in goddamn Peru. They got my Peruvian flake and I'm standing on that cocaine and my nigga rolling that corn. I'm Chief Cut the Coke and he royally rolling that corn on their ass. And I'm riding. If he fuck around and goddamn and flatten that bitch out, I'm dying. I'm riding to die with this nigga. That way. Look at this. Huh? Look how they spell it. They got a habit of putting that A and the L and the A and E and shit together. I gotta start learning that shit. He bad with it. That's why I named this bitch Aramaic, so I learned this motherfucking language and shit. Now why did? Now watch how this bitch shut down on me. Certainly, here's Washington, D.C. location within North America. No motherfucking well. I waited 30 minutes trying to get that bitch. See, it locked up. Caught on to me. I shouldn't have said nothing about no fucking Washington, D.C. I should have kept going with that southeast. And see, these are the ancestors that he just found just now. That's older than the Omega. He said they coming out of the North America. Yeah, he coming up from North, but they ain't coming down no water. They coming over. This is our Plateau. And them bitches came over those waterfalls from Canada. They came over here. We're not gonna put them on a high horse and say they up over our head. They want you to keep looking up like they some gods and looking all up, spaced out and all that bullshit. Now flatten this bitch out and face to face these bitches. That's all I want to show y'all. But it's some more. Because it's some more in him because, let me show. It's some more in him because he found, let me see what he found. He found, damn, I don't feel like looking for it. But he found Ethiopia and Punt. Hold up, it might be at the top. Hold up. I might have it up here at the top. Here go the direction across right here. Look, same. That come off his video. Look what east said. Look what west said. I'm trying to. I'm on. Boom tight. But I'm gonna get a date. I'm gonna go with all that shit. I'm gonna get a day when I'm gonna go with all that shit. But I gotta go to work at 1 o'clock in the morning on bullshit. 8 o'clock. Let's go back, y'all. Let's go back to the general. This the new general. This is my general right here. He don't play. Cause say they stuck over there. Africa ain't gonna leave that bitch. Red ass nigga. Let's go. Let's go back. Let's go back. Boom. Let's go. Let's go back. Hit the wrong motherfucker. Let's go back. Boom. Let's go. That's the wrong motherfucker one. Who we at? Who we at? Do we right here? Let's go. Boom.
Here's how you can pay off your debt without setting foot in the bank. This tailored debt program allows you to borrow up to $100,000
for father, right? Some type of father or dad, right? Watch this. Abba, dad, daddy. Aramaic that comes from Hebrew. Abba, Appa, right? Abba is pronounced Appa. You see it? Let's go back. Let's go back. Roll the corn. It's just a slight change in the languages. Right? Appa.
Scoop in the motherfucking building.
It's really Abba. Appa is said just like Abba. Hebrew. Rachi. So Appa or Abba is dad or father. Rachi. Appa Rachi. R-A-C-H-I. Let's go find it. R-A-C-H-I. Right? Rachi. Significant term in Hebrew. Aparachi. Why these fucking tribes name Hebrew names, people? The towns. Aparachi Korah. Aparachi Korah. Korah. Where's Korah? Hebrew word. Aparachi Korah. Yama Korah. Yama crawl to the sea. This is Hebrew. All of it. Not one piece of it. All of it. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Hebrew.
See, it's bigger than you just being an Indian. I love you and I'm in love with you. But you bigger than an Indian.
Beat that English shit inside.
You just became that.
Beat that English shit inside.
Yama see, Yama crawl. Aparachi Korah. They change your names to Korah.
Yam. Candy yams. Yam.
You get it? It originally all based in Hebrew.
Maya. Mama, Maya. Yeah.
This shit way deeper than what you think it is, bro. This shit so deep. It's 1,000 feet under the ocean. I'm telling you now. You gotta break these words down to understand what this stuff be meaning. This stuff come from a language. It just ain't no damn.
You gotta get some red, y'all. I'm gonna play
these people stealing our words and changing Hebrew words to Native American words and shit, man. Appa is Abba, which is father. Rachi Korah, all of it Hebrew. Downtown Savannah, Georgia. The mounded tomb the mounded tomb of the first High King of the First Creek Confederacy.
High King.
Now, where the fuck is a tomb of a High King of the Creeks? I already showed it to you one time. Savannah was dotted with ancient mounds and earthworks, which the Creeks held sacred, because it's their ancient ancestors.
We can go to the creek and
Just like I taught it, just like I showed you, just like I taught it from the beginning.
It goes to the creek.
Now I'm gonna get back to these words, because these words gonna lead you back to the truth. Once you really know what they are, right? British call them people Yamakra, Yamakora. You see YAM, that is Hebrew automatically. Yam Kodesh, holy people on the water. Yam Korah, Yamakra, Yamasi, Miami, all of the same. I'm telling you what I know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. The king. There was a king buried in a mounded tomb, High King of the Creek on the Savannah River. Ancient mounds and earthworks held sacred, even though most of their population was in 1733. Ran off of these ancient spots, right? Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Here you go. Indigenous settlement in Savannah, Georgia. Roll the corn. Look at that right there. Shell middens, man-made, 5,000 BC. It's 7,000 years ago, people. Blowing other cultures out the water by thousands of years. With the irrigation for farming, making kemet in these areas for farming, right? 2200 BC, shell rings. We got a mound right here, sitting at 2000 something BC. You see it? 2800 BC, another mound. Here go another mound. 1200 BC. Look at the construction dates on these mounds. Savannah Harbor contains astonishing concentration of North America's oldest man-made, some of the oldest man-made structures, older than the architecture in Mexico. The Bilbo Mound is older than the architecture in Mexico. Even way older than the pyramid of Teotihuacan. Right? Check that out. Let's keep going. Let's blow that up. You see it, right? Yamakra Bluff, Yamakora, Yamakra, Hebrew. You see it? Hebrews built them damn mounds. These your ancestors right here on this water in Savannah in South Georgia. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Where the king at, Truth? Seashell middens, 5,000 BC. See it? 1200 BC, 2800 BC, 2200 BC. Ancient. Let's keep going. Excavated by archaeologists, national stature during the mid-20th century. Bilbo mounds, older than any architecture in Mexico. Man-made canal, harbor, even older.
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this.
My hubby is ejaculating so fast, and when he gets so anxious about it, it's starting to feel like a chore.
That used to be me and my husband before.
Crazy. But no geologists have figured out the way to obtain a carbon date for excavation of the canal and harbor. They don't even know how old this stuff is. They're just really just making this shit up. Ancient structures, and that the archaeology profession in North America is determined to ignore them. So you won't know who was out there. Let's keep going. Savannah, a couple of people, residents, are aware of these ancient structures and that the archaeology profession in North America is determined to ignore them. Right? Bilbo Mound. It is quite possible that the founder of the so-called Olmec civilization paddled or sailed to the coast of Mexico from the southeastern United States. I told y'all we they fucking ancestors, bro. They be acting like the Olmecs older than North America, acting like they come from Africa. Look, bro, look what these people are telling you, bro. The damn Olmec, the Bilbo Mound, it is quite possible that the founders of the so-called Olmec civilization paddled or sailed to the coast of Mexico from that motherfucking south, that badass southeast United States. Man, listen to me, y'all. When I used to teach this stuff, when I used to get these downloads 2-3 years ago, people thought I was fried. Listen to me, bro. I'm looking at the artifacts evolved from the southeast into Mexico.
I gotta go take me some.
See, that lets me know people don't be knowing what they be doing. They're not researching. They really not even equipped to be trying to teach my people nothing, because they don't even search for it. If I'm looking at artifacts, the same artifact from the southeast, it's the same thing the Olmecs have, but the one I got is 1,000 years older than the Olmecs. Who they dad is? We they daddy. I'm the pappy. It make perfect sense. Let's keep going. Now you see that, right? Talking about the Olmec founders paddled down there and built their shit down there. Right? Now watch this. In addition to being the deposed king of the estate towns on the Ocmulgee River. Ocmulgee is Hebrew. It's not O-C, it's A-C-H. Mulgee. A-C-A is Ocmulgee. Hebrew. It ain't no O-C Mulgee, it's A-C-H Mulgee. When I go into the old books. Right? These folks just switch a letter around and claim it's English, but it's Hebrew the whole time. Now, mul is used by the Sumerian for stars, people. M-U-L, right? G is Hebrew also. G-E, Hebrew. A-C-H, brother, brotherly. Hebrew. Let's keep going. Old mixed and paddled down from the southeast, them damn Georgia boys, them Florida boys. They built the fucking old mix shit up. Roll the corn. Something else I want to show y'all. Now, Tamachichi pointed at the mound, at the ancient mound on almost a flat surface. He stated that the first emperor was buried there. He also stated the first town of the Creeks was located where Savannah was planted. Tamachichi. Let me show you something. Now this when it gets interesting. Tamachichi, buried in Georgia. Right? Let me show y'all a picture of Tamachichi when they took him back over the waters. If I can find it. They ain't gonna put these. Oh, there you go. That motherfucker on the neck. Uh-oh. Tamachichi, a picture of Tamachichi when he went over to and other Yamacraw Indians. When he went over to let me see. I'm gonna give y'all the right country because I don't want to mess this up. He went to London. Tamachichi went to London. Get this out of here. Tomachichi. I hope I can blow this up. Okay, check this out. This is Tomachichi, right? Let me show y'all what he look like.
I mean, what's the point? If you're driving a $55,000 car and you paying over $100 for insurance every month, and you've been with that company for over 6 months, what's the point of staying with them? They're raising your rates most likely. And I mean, all you gotta do is look at your bill. I ain't gotta sit here and lie to you, but they're probably raising your rates. You're just staying with them and not making any changes. You're just complaining about how expensive it is and how you want to find cheaper insurance and whatnot. But I'm telling you, just go look at the website that's right below this video. It's kind of easy. Like, it asks you, like, what's the year of your car? What's the make of your car? What's the model of your car? It's not that hard. Like, it takes about 2 minutes to get through the website. I pay $65 a month for a 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat. That's a $55,000 car. You don't have to take my word for it. You can just go to the website and see for yourself.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
Let me show y'all what he look like. This is Tomachichi right here. They look like one of y'all's son right now. This is Tomachichi right here. You see it? Yamacraw.
Tomachichi.
In London, they took him back to London, people.
Ain't saying my name no more. Old Tom.
They took Tomachichi back to London to try to get them to help out with the Creek Wars and the Yamacraws and all these Yamasees. Stop all this fighting, right? Now these people come after him. He is the original Yamacraw, Yamasee, Creek bloodline. These people are after him. That's why they look like that. He is the original. They some mixed breeds. They still with the tribe now, but he the original. That's why he's speaking for he the chief. James Oglethorpe presenting Tomachichi.
You know, one of them little young chiefs like that, the queen took and adopted so she can inherit all his shit. It was a story about, I can't think of what the little boy's name was. He was a, and she kept him, and she adopted that little black boy, so she can inherit all his possessions. That's how they got it, y'all.
The Yamacraw Indians to the Georgia trustees. He trying to stop the war between them and the Indians. A lot of people say he sold out, but I can't go into all that. I just want y'all to see how he look. Right? Look just like somebody's son right now. Melanated. That is not... You see that? Now, this real history now. This ain't none of that other bull. This ain't none of that old fake ass fluff and shit. This the real deal. Right? Not all that old reaching and trying to make people believe shit that didn't really happen. Now, what did he say? Right? Tomachichi, a melanated man. What did he say? Tomachichi said, here we go, James Oglethorpe, right? Same what I just showed you, Tomachichi. A Creek, her Naha, Mayan Creek word for royal sibling. All us connected, the Mayas, the Creeks, all us connected, the Creek, Hinaha. Oglethorpe took him back to London, to his friends. That's what the picture I just showed you. They know these people are royalty. Roll the corn. And he told y'all his ancestors are buried in that mound. That's what Tomachichi said. Roll the corn. Tamachichi pointed at the ancient mound. First emperor was buried there. Now let's go find the mound. Now see, a lot of this shit mythology, but this the truth right here. Let's go find the mound, truth. There you go right there. The emperor. The ancient emperor of the creek, or the Yamakra, Yamasi, or the some type of Hebrew Indian on the Savannah River buried right there on the Savannah. The burial mound. Yamakora. Yamakra Bluff. Hebrew. Indian king. Can't teach you no better. Can't teach you no better. I showed you how they look. Who was the leader back then? Now see, what you must understand is, around the time of Tamachichi, 1700s, there were mixed Indians out everywhere. Like by this time, people were mixing, right? But the originals were still the chiefs. So you must understand the timeline of what's going on, right? So Tamachichi was one of the original bloodlines that just showed you of the mound building culture. And he was still the chief. Now them other Indians who mixed in was not chiefs, they just was Indians, right? Which is cool. But I'm showing you the chief with the royal bloodline pointing at the mound, talking about them his ancestors. Roll the corn. And he buried in Savannah right now. He buried in Savannah right now, people. Jakili, the high king of the people, gave a speech to the Savannah. Leaders of Savannah, you know. See that? The bloodline still was there. That ancient bloodline still was there in the 1700s. Tamachichi mentioned that his people still remembers of when the French came to Georgia coast. They was out there when they pulled up, people. He remembered when the French came to the fucking coast. Roll the corn. See that? They still remember when these hunter-gatherers pulled up. The mound of the kings, the ancient king, was still on the ground. Now, this dude in Florida who had found this information.
I gotta go to sleep, y'all. If I don't turn this shit off, I ain't gonna go to sleep. Truth don't need no help. He ain't gonna bend, break no fall. I said, boom. Roll that corn and cut that coke. The Western Plateau. Gotta go to sleep, y'all.